Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach. Cindy Grossman. New York City born and raised, luxury retail management was her game. Saks Fifth Avenue and Nordstrom were her jewelry playgrounds. Had enough at 38, fled to Miami, where Neiman Marcus Bal Harbour found her. Recruited to Mont Blanc, where her regional position challenged her. Met her husband 4 years ago, and Brevard County she did go. COVID hit, she needed a new career fit. Age-defying beauty with Mary Kay, she did say. And now, here's Cindy Grossman.
Hello, 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 and welcome to Mesmerize, the Mirror at Any Age. Mitch, thanks so much for coming back and joining me.
Surprise, surprise.
And Jesse, thanks for being here. Clean shaven Jesse, check that out.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And today we have a wonderful guest right from here in Vero Beach. So I'm excited because that doesn't happen too often. Bethany Behrmann. She is actually, and I love her title, she's a global real estate advisor. I
like that.
Right? I like it too. Bethany grew up in the area and has been practicing real estate for 15 years. She recently affiliated with the global luxury firm Engel and Volkers here in Vero Beach and services clients in Indian River and Brevard counties. Her international work background instilled a strong passion for travel, culture, and people, which serves as an asset in today's multicultural world. Having lived overseas, Bethany has a keen understanding of navigating diverse cultural settings to be best maximized as a result for her clients. She loves working with clients from various backgrounds and different walks of life. That's so important. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
I love that. Yeah, the global real estate advisor. And I love that she has Asheville to Vero Beach, your mountains to sea connection. That is perfect, which does help a lot of people.
It does. There's a lot of synergy between Florida and North Carolina with all the snowbirds. So it's a great opportunity to help clients in both locations.
Absolutely. So, okay, first I'm going to say why Engel and Volkers for you, and maybe who they are.
Okay. Why for me? So I was familiar with Engel and Volkers from my time in Europe, from being in Hamburg. My husband's from Hamburg. So I knew of them as the premier luxury agency in Germany and throughout Europe. And I'd seen them in markets like Aspen and Naples and other high-end markets. And so when they approached us actually in North Carolina 4 or 5 years ago, I was all in from the beginning. So for me, that was I was never a big fan of franchises in general because I felt like there wasn't consistency across the board with them. But that was the one brand that I was willing to not just consider, but got really excited about when they approached us.
Excellent.
And as far as who Engel and Volkers is, so as I mentioned, they're based. They were based in Hamburg, Germany. Started there in 1977. And quickly became the premier luxury firm in Europe. Right now, there's 31 locations around the, 31. They're in 31 countries around the world, and about 280 shops, offices here in the Americas, and 40 to 50 in Florida alone. So quickly growing. The Vero Beach shop has just opened. Under the licensed partner and managing broker Claire Higgins, who's been in real estate here in Vero Beach for some time, but just recently affiliated with Engel and Volkers. So I think they're so well suited for the Vero Beach clientele. And I think that Vero Beach will love the marketing and the global exposure that Engel and Volkers provides.
That sounds fantastic. Excellent. How would you say they leverage their network to serve these type of clients?
I would say that nobody does networking like Engel and Volkers does networking. I think that's probably one of the things that appealed to me most about the brand is it's so built on relationships. And one of the things that I've discovered through different various leadership events and networking events is there's not a business card exchange going on. There's relationships being built. And so in looking at all the ways that we collaborate, so we start off with these relationships with our partners in other states and other countries, and things like Shop TV, for example. So Shop TV, we have televisions in each shop, each office around the country, and a listing here in Vero Beach, for example, will appear on those televisions and shops around the country. Our exposés, which are our customized property profiles that are, of course, in our shop window in Vero Beach. We also target our feeder markets for that. So we'll identify, okay, buyers for this particular home or for Vero Beach are coming from these areas. Where are we reaching out to our partners and putting these exposés in their shop windows? And so that kind of collaboration is there. We also have a yachting division, a polo division, a professional athletes advisory committee. And so all of these extensions of Engel & Volkers, we get to leverage to maximize the service that we're providing to our clients. So it's amazing. It's really untouchable.
It really sounds it. Wow. And who would you say your clients are? How do you identify
For
them?
our Vero Beach shop, we serve both the Treasure Coast and the Space Coast. While our niche is certainly the luxury market, we believe in providing service to buyers and sellers of all price points. So whether it's a $500,000 home or $5 million home, we're here to serve.
Do you find here in Vero it's more of a snowbird, and maybe up in Brevard County, it may be more family coming in?
I would say that. Yeah, I would say Vero Beach, a lot of second home owners and people, looking to do the summer thing here, and they are attracted also to the gated communities and the lifestyle, here in Vero, the lock and leave kind of lifestyle as well, because they're only here for a portion of the year.
Right.
And then, of course, Brevard County, I think, is more family oriented, although now I believe with the SpaceX program, that's maybe shifting to more professionals as well, and becoming maybe even a bit younger as well.
Right.
Bethany, I know it's hard to, come up with absolute numbers, but what's your experience with regard to people that are buying, looking to, get a bigger house? They already live in Indian River or Brevard County, compared to people that are new to Brevard or Indian River. Maybe they're relocating from down south, they're coming from other states. What ratios are you seeing?
Okay, I'm not sure that I'm understanding the question in its entirety.
Well, are new people moving into the area, or are there people just looking to upgrade from their existing homes?
Gotcha. I would say in general, it's I won't say exclusively, but very large percentage that are moving here from other areas. And part of that is because our market has been so strong and that so many things have gone considerably over asking price that locals often haven't been able to compete with monies coming in from New York or California. So we're seeing a lot of people in from other markets. And one thing I was going to touch on was the fact that that the pandemic either forced or allowed, or a little bit of both, workers to work remotely. Now people get to pick anywhere they want to live to do their jobs. And so people are choosing Florida to do that. Can't blame them for that.
No. I mean, people were even like renting homes because they, like you said, they could have been anywhere. And why be in cold areas in the middle of the wintertime during COVID? That was not fun. But I do see in Brevard County, that's what was happening. The prices were so high. So if you were living there and did want to move into, like you say, a bigger house, you were competing, and a lot of cash buyers.
Right.
Cash buyers.
Yeah,
so
we were seeing about 30% cash buyers. So it's
a wild time.
It's a hard thing to compete with,
That's
if
right.
you're local and just trying to make a shift.
Right, for sure. Okay, well, more to talk about, that's for sure. This topic is huge. We will be back in just a minute.
Need an enlightening pick-me-up? Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinergy to energize your skin and keep it looking fabulous forever. Kristen can help with hair removal, sugaring to keep your whole body smooth and conditioned. Kristen will help you refresh and defend your skin while giving you a customized facial. Cindy helps skinergize and get you camera ready for your everyday look or special occasion. Visit Kristen and Cindy at Skinergy. Find them on Facebook under the Skinergy Squad.
Don't sweat in your boxers. Call the AC Doctors at 344-3944.
York, install confidence. Contact the AC Doctors, acdoctorsinc.com.
Right now at Sunshine Furniture, it's New Year sale time. We're clearing our warehouses to make room for new styles, and this means you can save on selected in-stock furniture from Lloyd Flanders, Beechcraft, Windward, Riverside, Universal, Capri, Telescope, and more. Sofas, dining sets, patio groups, occasional chairs, cabinets, bedroom sets, tables, lots of pieces on sale for inside and out. At Sunshine Furniture, we have the largest selection of coastal furniture anywhere, including a gallery of Lexington, Tommy Bahama Home, and Universal Coastal Living collections. Visit Sunshine Furniture now for our New Year sale. Also, all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. Sunshine Furniture, $12.95 US 1 in Vero Beach. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com, and don't forget to shop our outlet and sales store just across the street.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome. Affordable Water continues to offer you the best water on the Treasure Coast. Earn a competitive salary and a 401k, working weekdays as a delivery driver or water treatment tech. To apply, stop in at Affordable Water in Sebastian at 645 Old Dixie Highway. The law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine is here to help you with your personal legal challenges, business needs, and real estate matters. Since 1984, we have assisted countless numbers of Florida individuals and businesses with their legal issues, from trusts and estates, wills, real estate, and civil or criminal litigation. We pride ourselves on maintaining lifelong client relationships and would appreciate the opportunity to assist you and your family as well. Please call 321-639-1320 for further information on the law offices of Goldman, Monahan, Tucker, and Bettine. A non-attorney spokesman.
And we are back with the gang, Mitch and Jesse, and of course, Bethany Behrmann. And we're talking all about real estate in our area here in Vero Beach, Brevard County, Indian River County. And we're talking about Engel and Volkers. What would you say your specific specialty?
My specialty would be beachside properties in both Brevard and Indian River counties. I live beachside, and that's where I'm plugged in, and that's where I know people. So that tends to be where I do most of my business. I would say another sort of side specialty is sort of design and staging. I love that. I'm passionate about it. And so I feel like I have a little bit of an edge to help sellers in particular really get themselves set up best for showing their homes.
Right. That seems hard though, right? You go into a home, the lady of the house loves her house,
That's
thinks
right.
it's, the best thing. And then you have to say, well, that's really not going to be.
It can be tricky. And sometimes we'll bring an outside stager in to play good cop, bad cop a little bit with that if we need to. But but even if someone has beautiful things in their home, we want it to appeal to the majority, get them as many offers, as many eyes on it as possible. And sometimes, that things that are more taste specific, no matter how beautiful they may be, may not sell the house the best.
Exactly. I mean, we've looked at quite a few houses through the years, and I mean, sometimes you go into a house, you can't even walk in. There's so much furniture, and there's
so distracting.
I know, and it's in every spot. Like there's no
free
empty
wall.
space. No, kind of crazy.
Yeah,
kind of. Yeah,
it gets hard to envision yourself in the home when there's too much going on.
Now I know you don't have a crystal ball, but maybe if you did, where do you see the market going?
The market's strong. I think it's going to stay strong. Florida is still the number one spot for retirees. I think 39% of retirees are in Florida. In addition to that, as I mentioned, people who can now work and live anywhere are moving here. And so I don't really see, the market going down in a dramatic way. I do believe that we've leveled out a little bit, which I think is probably a good thing. But I don't see anything catastrophic going on. I think we'll stay strong and stay appealing, and hopefully it continues to be the same, similar. I don't want it to be the same as it's been over the last couple of years, because it was a little bit maddening. Yeah. But similar to where we've been, and still a strong market.
Some new developments coming.
Right.
Yeah, high-end developments coming in Brevard County. So it's exciting for people who live there, because we know we're attracting a certain type of homeowner to our area, and being new to Brevard County, and not, saying it's my favorite place to be. Seeing this, I think, I'm hoping things will turn around. Maybe the malls will grow a little bit more, and maybe there'll be different opportunities for, shopping and things like that.
I think there will be. And I think as people come in from other places, it brings more culture and more diversity and more arts and theater and all of those things. So I think it's probably inevitable that see some changes, and some of those will be for the better, and some might be seen as for the worse. But you got to take them both, I guess.
Exactly. That is true. Yeah. We come all the way to Vero for the opera. We love the opera and what they do, because we saw a couple of weeks ago the Elixir of Love, and the performance was fantastic. It really was.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it really was lovely. Brevard, we do have the King Center, but I don't think they have the level of the performers that this opera actually was able to bring in. So, I think you'll always have a difference between Brevard County and parts of Indian River County.
I would agree. There's a different demographic, in general.
Absolutely.
And Vero Beach is certainly, as a whole, more affluent, than at least parts of Brevard County. And so the funding and the interest and where people are putting their money is going to look differently.
Right.
Bethany, how do you go about marketing or trying to sell the listings that you have? What do you do?
Well, it depends on the listing. And as I said, we service all price points. And so my objective is to offer a luxury service at every price point. For me, the basics in terms of a listing, the baseline services that I provide for my clients would be, professional photography, Matterport, virtual tours, drone photography, professional floor plans. Our company is also our digital presence is very strong. We get 10 billion visitors each year to our digital platform. So our digital presence. And for those properties that call for it, we bring in outside, like professional staging, if needed. For example, our print publications, we would go into publications such as James Edition, private residences, our own lifestyle magazine, GG Magazine. Mansions Global. So some of those global to get the global exposure. And then in the more local area, of course, then we would use the local media and local publications for that. But then also we use our network. We use our feeder market shops. It's not unusual to cross-sell. We had something recently where one of our advisors, I think in Naples, sold a listing in California, and it was through our global network that we were able to do that. But the tools and resources that Engel & Volkers provides are really cutting edge, and in terms of finding the target audiences and getting exposure to those through social media, through print ads, through our network. So those would be sort of a few of the ways that we would
Sounds
reach
very
out.
comprehensive.
It's extremely comprehensive, and it's when I first joined the firm, it was like drinking from a fire hose, trying to learn all the systems and all the ways that we could utilize them and leverage those.
But you need to do that because, again, the economy has slowed, and it's not such a market that you just put the sign up and you'll have people running to the door.
Exactly.
And I think that's a good point. And even when things were flying off the shelf, we were still doing all those pieces because it's a level of professionalism that's important no matter how quickly or how slowly something might move. And it's also during that market with, multiple offers. If you're in multiple offers, I didn't want to get you 5 multiple offers. I want to get you 30 multiple offers. And so the better, the better presence we have and the better social media and the better marketing tools we're using, the more choices you have as a seller to cherry pick those offers and decide, which terms work best for you.
Okay. We only have a couple of minutes. What is the best advice you would give someone either buying or selling today?
I'll go with the selling. And I think that, right now, buyers are still willing to pay a premium, but they want it move-in ready. They want it turnkey. They want it updated. They want it pretty pristine. It's way too difficult right now to get contractors and materials, and it's just a risk that most buyers don't want to take. So buyers are willing to pay a premium, but sellers need to get their house to a premium. And whether that's in staging or, repairs or upgrades, that's the best advice that I can give. And certainly reach out to a real estate professional prior to know what those things that buyers are looking for right now really are. Someone who's got their finger on the pulse of what the trends are and what buyers are looking for.
And how can they reach you?
By phone, via phone call or text, can be reached at 321-482-7002, or my email, which is Bethany, Bethany, .Behrmann, BEHRMANN, at evrealestate.com. And if that's too much to remember, they can go to Engel & Volkers, Vero Beach, and find me under the list of advisors there.
Excellent. Sounds great. So a lot of things going on, certainly in the real estate market, but having someone with your knowledge, I think, is so important because there's so many realtors out there. And, I love the fact that we were talking about it during the break. You can sell in North Carolina. If there's any people in Florida who are looking for something like that, you can sell in Florida. So really the best of both worlds.
Right. And we're connected. Our network is so connected that no matter where someone's looking, we can help them find the right advisor to work on their behalf.
Excellent. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure. Thank you for the opportunity.